Welcome to the Future is Gold podcast series, hosted by Alexandra. We believe in empowering you to take control of your future so you can live the life that you want. And we do that by allowing you to buy, send, spend, earn and secure the world's oldest currency, gold, while being supported by modern technology. At Nauggets, our mission is clear. We're making gold accessible for everyone by giving you the knowledge and expertise needed to make informed and smart financial decisions that benefit you.
Hi, and welcome back to episode 6, Gold Terminologies Part 2. I'm your host, Alexandra. On the last episode, Gold Terminologies Part 1, we discussed popular phrases in the gold market that you should know about. We covered terms such as derivatives, fiat currencies, liquidity, and many more. When you understand the gold fundamentals, you can better understand how the industry works. On this episode, I'm joined once again by Samantha Kay, our marketing manager at Nauggets. Samantha, what were the highlights for you in the last episode, episode 5?
Hi, Alex. Thanks for having me back to discuss more gold terms with you. Yeah, it really was a great episode. You know, I'm super invested in education, particularly in this space of gold terms, as the industry can be quite daunting for some people. I think for me, the highlight was just being able to come on and break down some of these terms with you to educate people out there that gold and investing can be simple and easy, and really that's what we're all about at Nauggets.
Yeah, absolutely. Sam, how do you think it helps the average person to be more informed about these terminologies? Like, how does it impact their finance or their wealth management?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we spoke about it on the last episode, but basically the more informed an individual can be in this space, the better decisions they will make. When we know better, we do better. I have a fundamental belief in gold and its value, particularly for safeguarding and securing wealth. When people are informed about these benefits, it can positively impact their finances, wealth management, and life. The secret to gold is to just start. Everyone should own a little bit of gold.
Yeah, for sure. We should all definitely just get started. And I think that's the great thing about Nauggets. You know, we're enabling people to get started, even if that means for you just starting small. With Nauggets, you can get started with as little as $10. So it's super achievable. And people can just continue to top up and add to their gold account each week. You know, it really is that simple. Anytime you have some spare cash, open your Nauggets account on the Nauggets app and buy some gold. Okay, Sam, well, the gold glossary was a hit last episode, so we have decided to discuss some more terms. Let's jump into it. The first term I've got for you is allocated gold.
Allocated gold is physical gold that is stored in a professional vault that belongs to the owner, you. More importantly, this piece of gold that you own is not affected by outside factors because it's not an asset of the company.
Okay, talking about outside factors, I want to talk to you a little bit about the market. I've heard these terms, Sam. One is called bear market and the other one is called bull market. What do these mean?
So a bearish market or downward market is when prices are falling and selling is encouraged. And
what's the bull market?
So the bull market is, think running with the bulls. So a bull market is where the market is rising and buying gold is encouraged.
All right, I won't forget that now. So bull market is running with the bulls, buying gold is encouraged. So I think basically in a bear market, you should sell. So like you're running from the bear, let's sell. And in a bull market, you should buy, right? That's when things are going good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what about bid price? What does that mean?
Bid price is the price at which traders and buyers are willing to purchase an asset for.
Okay, Sam, the other one I've got for you is blockchain. What does this mean? Everyone's talking about it nowadays in their crypto conversations, but help me out here. What does it mean?
Blockchain, it really is the word on everyone's lips. Blockchain started in 1991 as a way to store and secure digital data. It's a system used in a way to record information that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. Cryptocurrencies are digital currencies that use blockchain technology to record and secure every transaction.
So Sam, what's the benefits of using blockchain technology? Like, why don't we just keep doing things the way we've always been doing them? Why are these new technologies emerging?
As it is a decentralized system, there is no middleman required. The authenticity of a transaction is verified and confirmed by all participants. The transactions are done instantly and transparently as the ledger is updated automatically. Due to the encryption feature, blockchain is always secure. It's essentially an immutable public digital ledger, which means when a transaction is recorded, it cannot be modified.
All right, that's a little bit of a tricky one for me, I have to be honest. I think I need a few more sessions with you, Sam, to get my head around it.
Yeah, we can definitely go into it further.
Perfect. So tell me, Sam, what is Brinks?
Brinks is the global leader in secure logistics and security solutions for financial institutions, mines, think diamonds, and precious metal industries.
Yeah, at Nauggets, I know we use Brinks for our global gold distribution and secure storage of gold in their global network of vaults.
Yeah, we do. So for Nauggets customers who want to take physical delivery of their gold, that can be arranged through the help of Brinks Global.
Well, it's definitely a great service. Sam, going back to our crypto conversation, it's the hot word on everyone's lips these days. People are investing in it, trading in it. But Sam, what exactly is crypto? Help me out here. I think I need some more lessons from you.
A cryptocurrency is a form of digital currency that can be used to verify the transfer of assets, control the addition of new units, and secure financial transactions using cryptography. One of the cryptocurrency's most important advantages over normal fiat currencies that we mentioned earlier is that they are not controlled by any central authority. Without a central point of failure or a vault, the funds cannot be hacked or stolen.
I guess this kind of leads into like this other thing that everyone's talking about now, decentralized finance, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
So, decentralized finance is an emerging financial technology based on secure distributed ledgers similar to those used by cryptocurrencies. The system removes the control that banks and institutions have on money, financial products, and financial services. It is the system by which financial products become available on a public decentralized blockchain network. That makes them open to anyone to use rather than going through the middleman like a bank or a broker.
All right. So tell me, Sam, what are like the key attractions of decentralized finance for consumers? Like, how does that benefit them?
Oh, there are so many. Basically, decentralized finance eliminates the fees that banks and other financial companies charge for using their services. You can hold your money in a secure digital wallet instead of keeping it in a bank. Anyone with an internet connection can use it without needing approval. And you can transfer funds in seconds and minutes rather than wait days.
This kind of goes into what we're going to be doing at Nauggets. So we'll be having our digital wallet for our consumers and they can keep their money there in their Nauggets digital wallet with us rather than keeping it in their bank. And it kind of gives them this great platform where they can buy, sell and trade gold from their Nauggets wallet, which is really, really cool. So the world and the banking industry are definitely changing. And I think over the next few years, we're going to see a lot of changes in this space.
Oh yeah, amazing things coming.
So, Sam, on the last episode, we discussed inflation. I've got another one for you, deflation. What exactly is deflation? Like, is it basically the opposite principle of inflation or is it something else?
Yeah, so deflation is the overall decrease in the cost of an economy's goods and services. When the prices go down, it's generally considered a good thing, at least when it comes to your favorite shopping destinations or that cup of coffee. When prices go down across the entire economy, however, it's called deflation, and that's a whole nother ball game. Deflation is bad news for your country and your money. It can signal an impending recession and hard economic times ahead.
Gee, I would think whenever prices are falling, it's a good thing for us. But yeah, absolutely. The long-term effect, deflation is bad news for us and our money. So Sam, what causes deflation?
Two main things, a decrease in a demand or an increase in supply.
And how exactly do you measure it?
Deflation is measured using economic indicators like the Consumer Price Index, CPI. The CPI tracks the prices of a group of commonly purchased goods and services and publishes the changes every month.
All right, so let's get a little bit more back into the gold terms. Sam, tell me, what does it mean when they talk about fine weight?
Fine weight is the metallic weight of a bar as opposed to the gross weight, which measures the weight of the gold and alloying metal.
Okay, so is this similar to fineness, or is fineness something different?
Fineness is the level of purity a precious metal has. It is measured in 1,000 parts of an alloy. For example, a gold bar of 99.5 thinness will contain 99.5 parts gold and 5 parts of another metal. This is a stricter way of measuring gold purity. This scales from 999.999%, also known as 6 nines fine, bit of a mouthful, down to 24 karat gold at 999, 3 nines fine.
Well, we all know purity is key when it comes to gold. Okay, let's talk about another hot word on everyone's lips at the moment, fintech. We actually have a whole blog about fintechs on Nauggets.com. Our latest blog post out is What is Fintech and Why You Should Care About It. Sam, tell us, what is fintech?
Fintech is the short term for financial technology. It refers to the integration of technology into offerings by a financial institution, company, to help enhance their service and deliverability to their consumers.
So, Sam, why do you think that everyday folks should know and care about fintech? Like, how does it impact our daily lives?
Look, fintech is hiding everywhere in plain sight. You probably already used fintech once or 10 times today.
Yeah, I think, essentially fintech offers you more choice as a consumer. As the technology grows and new service offerings emerge, you get the opportunity to cut out the expensive and time-consuming middleman, especially in digital banking, with more choice for how you manage your money, as well as faster and cheaper remittance transfers. I think in 2022, it's certainly a bad time to be a middleman. Seems like we're cutting them out of all of these services and industries.
Poor thing.
Sam, tell me about gold futures. Talking about the future, what is a gold future?
Gold futures are contracts between buyers and sellers where the buyer agrees to purchase a quantity of gold at a predetermined price at a set date in the future.
All right, I've got a really great term for you here now. It's nugget or kangaroo. What is this?
A nugget or a kangaroo is an Australian 1 ounce 24 karat gold coin, first produced in 1986. A gold nugget is also a form of naturally occurring gold as it is in a non-refined state.
Well, we certainly love the word nugget at Nauggets, so it was very fitting we had to include it in our gold market glossary.
Very funny.
Sam, 2 more for you. Spot gold, spot price. What are these?
Spot gold is the price at which gold can be sold and bought right now, as opposed to a date in the future. Spot price is the current rate at which gold can be purchased or sold at a time and place.
Okay, what's a troy ounce?
A troy ounce is the standard weight in which gold is measured on the international market. 1 troy ounce is 31.1035 grams.
Sam, the last one I've got for you here today is volatile market. That sounds scary, but what is it? Is it something we should be afraid of?
A volatile market is a trading market usually characterized by wide price fluctuations and heavy trading, usually resulting from an imbalance of trade orders in one direction, all buys and no sells, or vice versa.
So, Sam, what exactly does a volatile market look like?
During volatile times, many investors get spooked and begin to question their investment strategies. This is especially true for novice investors who can often be tempted to pull out of the market altogether and wait on the sidelines until it seems safe to dive back in. I think we're seeing a lot of this right now with the whole Bitcoin saga going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Sam, I think the thing we all need to realize is that market volatility is inevitable. It's the nature of markets. They're going to move up and down, particularly over the short term. I think trying to time the market is extremely difficult, but one solution for people out there who are afraid of this market volatility is to maintain a long-term horizon and just ignore these short-term fluctuations. Like if you look at a graph of gold over the last 10 years, if you look at it at the small term, like on the day-to-day, you're going to see those little rises up and down, which can be scary for some people to see it just tracking up and down. But this is just completely normal. And it's something that happens. But if you look at the longer period, say over 10 years, the graph, it might go up and down, but it's generally tracking up, which is why I think it's important for people to get into gold and get into it for the long term and have that more long-term mind of thinking when it comes to it.
Exactly. Long-term goals. That's the beauty in gold. Generally, it always goes up. If you look at the gold price on a day-to-day basis, you will notice fluctuations both up and down, but over a longer period of time, say 10 years, the graph is always tracking up. As you said, get into gold and get into it for the long term.
For sure. Samantha, thank you so much for your time again to break down and discuss the gold market terminologies.
Pleasure.
If you love this episode, head over to Nauggets.com where you will find these terms and more broken down in our gold glossary of terms under our education tab. When you are well informed and educated about the gold market, you can better understand how the industry works by learning the fundamentals. If you're interested in finding in-depth knowledge about these concepts, head to the Nauggets blog, as I mentioned earlier, where we make everything about fintech and gold accessible and easy to understand. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for listening to the Future is Gold podcast. For links and contact details relevant to this episode, please see the show notes. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast series so you'll know when the next episode is live. And follow Nauggets on social media for more gold standard content. Information contained within this series is general in nature and not directed to your personal situation. So please reach out to us or your financial expert for a more tailored approach. This podcast is a Story League production.